Hey, what's up guys? The Penguin here, back with another video. And today, we're going to be checking out the anime I'm going to be watching in winter 2025. Now, I'm not going to lie, by the time this video comes out, I'm pretty sure the season already started. Maybe a few shows aired, but I thought I'd still make this video just to show you my watch list. Because maybe I'm missing some shows from the season that are going to be bangers, and I want you to leave those in the comments for me to check out. But these are just going to be the shows that right now are on my radar. I might check out a few others that I don't mention just to see what's going on, but these are the main ones that I'm looking forward to. So first off, I'm going to start off with the continuing show from last season, Blue Box. Blue Box was one of my favorite shows last season. Obviously, Don was in that season, ReZero was in that season, so I couldn't say it's my absolute favorite, but it's up there. And I'll also be transparent. I am a manga reader. I'm up to date. I do know what's going on, but even with that being said, I've enjoyed this anime a lot. Like, I think this has actually been a pretty good adaptation. Even knowing what's gonna come, it's still been really entertaining. The voice acting's really good. The art looks good. The one issue maybe the animation, because they're struggling with like big scenes of the gymnasium and everyone playing badminton or basketball, whatever. The CG on that isn't the best, but other than that, like just like the one-on-one badminton games and stuff like that, that's actually not terrible. So either way, I'm not gonna talk too much about this. I talked about the show a lot, but I'll definitely be watching in winter 2025, continuing with this one. Next up, though, a big hitter is back. Solo Leveling Season 2. We're calling this one Arise from the Shadow. Season 1, I enjoyed. I'm not gonna say it's the greatest show ever, but it was enjoyable. Action, shonen. It was what it was. I enjoyed it though enough to check out the manhwa, webtoon, whatever. I did finish that. It's one of those shows where I enjoyed it enough to check it out. But if I enjoyed it a ton, then I would want it to say anime only. But I didn't enjoy it that much. But either way, the story on this, I'm gonna be real, it's not the craziest. But what they need to nail is the animation. Season 1 was solid, but it's only gonna ramp up from here. So if they nail the animation, and for what I've seen of the opening and stuff, although the opening isn't always the best indicator, it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. A1 seems like they stepped up their game for this one, so I'm looking forward to this one. It should be a really hype season, and this is gonna be one of the marquee shows for webtoons or manhwa in general. Tower God was iffy. God of High School was a mess. I think there was another one like the beginning after the end. I didn't check that one out, but this one could really, especially because this is like the face of manhwa. Like this is like the number one manhwa of all time, probably. If they nail this one, what it seems like they're going to do so far, this could be big for other adaptations coming in the future. So I'll be keeping a close eye on this one. I think by the time this comes out though, episode 1 should already be out. So let me know in the comments how that was. Speaking of trailers though, this next one might be a bit of a controversial one. I'm not gonna lie. Sakamoto Days is coming to Netflix January 11th. So it's not out yet. But there was a recent, was it a trailer? No, I think it was actually the opening released with the animation and the song and stuff. And people are not happy. Fans of the show, or fans of the manga I should say, are not happy. The animation in the opening isn't anything to write home about, but I don't think that necessarily means the show's gonna be bad. I know shows like this tend to have really good openings, because the openings usually have the best animation because they use that asset over and over again. But maybe they just wanted to go for a more low-key opening and they're saving all the budget for the big fights. That's what really matters. If the show is good, I don't care about all this drama, controversy, whatever. Let's just wait and see what happens. I'm very excited. I've heard about this manga for years. It's supposed to just be really good action, like Solo Leveling. Let's see what happens. Let's have some faith and hope they cook. And if they don't cook, then I will come back after. I'm probably going to do an impressions video next week or the week after. But even at the end of the season, I will come back and say, you know what? All y'all who are not looking forward to this because of that trailer, you were right. My bad. They fumbled it. But let's give them a chance, man. Let's give them a chance. It's not even out yet. Now, this one is very, very interesting. It's called Zenshu, and it's a new anime from Mappa. I believe it's anime original. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but from what I've seen, there's no manga to this, so no one really knows what it's going to be about. But it looks very interesting. The premise, something like there's this girl and or woman, I don't know how old she's supposed to be, in the key visual. It's supposed to be a manga artist or an animator who had like a breakout hit with her first show or something like that, and then he's trying to do a second show or second movie where she doesn't know about love and it's about love and she has to go find out about love, something like that. Either way, I'm very curious to see what Mappa is going to do with the anime original about animators. That is almost too meta for Mappa, because we know Mappa's had some controversy in the last few years about overworking animators for all these massive shows that we love. But this one's going to be interesting to see what their commentary is, especially because it's from them. It's not an adaptation, so what their commentary is on the industry, that's going to be very interesting. Or maybe they just skirt over it altogether and it's just going to be about this girl's specific story. Maybe that's it too, but I'm looking forward to this one. I don't know what to expect. That's really exciting. And if it's trash, it's trash, and I'll come back and say it's trash. But I have a feeling this one might be interesting either way. Next one up though, 100 Girlfriends is back. Talking about big hitters, Solo Leveling, Blue Box. Then one that's coming up next. This is a big hitter from the romance or rom-com genre. 100 Girlfriends was a really fun show. When did that first season air? I think at this point it's been over a year. I think it was like fall 2023 maybe that show aired. I want to say something like that. But that one was a fun show. I heard about the manga being really silly, and I was actually late to the show. I don't think I actually watched it when it was airing. I think I watched it a few months after and just binged it. But that's a really funny show. It's just so goofy, not to take serious at all, but it has good moments, heartfelt moments in it too. It's just fun. I'm sure the season is just more shenanigans, because I really believe they're going up to 100 girls. So it's gonna take its time, and probably gonna have a few more seasons after this one. So I'm looking forward to this. This is like this is one of those, take a break from all that shonen action type shows that I'm gonna watch. I always like to have a little romance or rom-com to watch every season. So this season it will be 100 Girlfriends. Let me know if you guys watched season 1, because that one was really fun. And last but definitely not least is ReZero season 3 part 2, core 2. I don't know exactly what they're calling it, but basically this aired in the fall and they're continuing it in the winter. But it's not like Blue Box. I didn't have it at the beginning where like Blue Box is just coming straight into the new year. This one only aired like 8 episodes in the fall, and it's also not coming back right away in the winter. I think it's coming back in early February. So it's still in the winter season, but it's going to be a little bit longer until we get more ReZero. But either way, I'm very excited for it. I will be locked in. The end of part 1 of season 3 was really good. And I'm curious to see how they're going to finish out the season. Subaru busts through the doors and confront the Regulus, Winter to save Amelia. Let him cook. So I'm very excited for that. And I will be watching season 3. ReZero, I'm locked in for the ride. It's probably my favorite isekai overall. So I'm locked in for the ride. We'll see where that goes. Hopefully, I know they kind of take their time in ReZero. It's not the fastest coming out show, but the quality is always there, and you could tell they care about the show, the way they use the runtime and stuff. So I'm willing to wait, even if it takes years and years for season 4, season 5, whatever. I'm locked in for ReZero. But that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, especially if you made it this far. Let me know in the comments, what are you watching winter 2025 anime season? Am I missing a banger? Are you watching the same shows I'm watching? Recommend anything to me in the comments. I'm willing to check them out. Now, I'll probably talk about them when I do an impressions video or season wrap up at the end of the season. And if you're checking out these shows too, let me know why you're excited for them. Have you seen season 1 for some of them? Have you read the manga for some of them? Let me know what you're thinking. I'm very curious to see what the temperature on the season is. Because based on this, it seems like it's a decently strong season. This year as a whole is going to be really good. But it seems like this season is a good way to start it off. Nothing crazy, but strong enough. So I'm excited for it. But if you have even 5 seconds to spare, it'd help a lot. If you'd like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'd really appreciate it. I should be back with a video either same time next week or the week after. Depends, because it seems like algorithms like in every other week, but either way, see ya.